This is your prime time forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
How do you do, East Alabama and West Georgia? Welcome to your Thursday, September the 11th, 2025. Well, it was 24 years ago today that most of you who were here then will remember exactly where you were and what you were doing when the terrorist attack took place in New York and the horrible images that pursued as we all watched it unfold live on national television. I remember exactly where I was. I was standing in the courtroom at the City Hall in Roanoke, Alabama, watching it on television, along with the rest of the city employees. My office used to be in the basement of the Roanoke City Hall. I was standing there with Roanoke Mayor Betty Ziegler, watching this unfold. It was just a horrible, horrible day. And I can remember it as though it happened yesterday. And here's something that you need to understand, folks. If we don't teach our children our history, it will repeat itself. And especially after the horrific events of yesterday with the assassination, the political assassination of Charlie Kirk, we've got to teach our children our history. And we can no longer be silent. We have to peacefully encourage people and educate people on what history has done to this country and this world and how to keep that from happening again. Here's a great way to do that. Tunnel to Towers 9/11 mobile exhibit is here. There's a photograph of it on the screen. That's a photograph of it sitting in the parking lot at Southern Union. This was at sunset yesterday afternoon. That's a very special photograph, if you ask me, especially after yesterday. The Tunnel to Towers 9/11 mobile exhibit is here in Opelika. For the first time in Alabama's history, it has arrived. The East Alabama Regional Training Association is proud to announce the Tunnel to Towers 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit, marking its first ever stop in Alabama. The exhibit arrived yesterday afternoon and will coincide with today's anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks in New York, a powerful tribute to the lives lost and the heroism displayed on September 11, 2001. The exhibit serves as a mobile education center honoring America's fallen first responders and military members. The exhibit will arrive, or did arrive, yesterday afternoon with a full police and fire escort through Opelika. The public was on hand. They witnessed this emotional entry at the Southern Union State Community College parking lot. And today, on Thursday, September the 11th, a VIP ceremony will be held this morning from 9 until 11, featuring remarks from local and regional dignitaries and first responders. A solemn wreath-laying ceremony will honor the victims and the heroes of that fateful day. Then, at 11 o'clock this morning, the exhibit will open. And so the exhibit will be there from today all the way through the 16th, next Monday, located at Southern Union State Community College at 301 Lake Condy Road in Opelika. It'll be open from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. daily, except for Sunday and Monday. The hours are 3 p.m. through 6 p.m. And Dr. Don's Weather will be there broadcasting live this Saturday. We'll start early Saturday morning, and we'll run through about noon with our live broadcast. We'll have interviews. We'll be telling you all about the exhibit. It's homecoming on the plains at Auburn. Auburn taking on South Alabama Saturday to celebrate homecoming. So a lot of people are going to be in town. I hope that you will make this part of your game day festivities to come by and hang out with us on Saturday morning. The 83-foot tractor trailer transforms into an 1,100 square foot exhibit featuring artifacts, interactive displays, and guided tours led by 9/11 first responders. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation developed the exhibit to ensure future generations never forget the events and sacrifices of September 11. Folks, that is so important. We have to teach our children our history. If we don't, the same mistakes will be made in the future, and our children and grandchildren will have to live through that horror that we had to live through 24 years ago today. Bring your children, bring your grandchildren, teach them our history. And I hope to see you on Saturday at Southern Union State Community College. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by my friends at Boondocks up on beautiful Lake Wedowee. Go by and see Tracy and Denny and enjoy the wings, barbecue, pork, chicken, brisket, and, of course, the best part, the ice cream. They can handle your catering needs, too, so call them at 256-357-4039. Be sure and tell them Dr. Don's Weather sent you, and get your ducks in a row with Dukas, Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs in Alabama and Georgia at 256-831-7770. Let's talk about some weather. We have got a hot day on the way. It is going to be a scorcher with no rain in sight. Let's look at the Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for today. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder across extreme North Alabama, North Mississippi, up into Tennessee, southern Kentucky, and then maybe a few showers and thunderstorms across South Florida and southern Texas. But across East Alabama and West Georgia, no rain in sight. For the high temperatures today, we're expecting 89 up in Gadsden. We'll hit 90 in Birmingham, 89 in Clanton, and Montgomery will top out at 90 degrees. In Georgia, we're going to get into the low 80s up here northeast Georgia. 91 will be the high in Columbus, and 87 down in Valdosta. Watching a disturbance coming off the African coast. 6 to 12 days out, so we've got a long way to go with this one right now. The Hurricane Center only giving it about a 40% chance of developing over the next 5 to 7 days. Looking at the 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center, Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Look at that. Nothing but sunshine all the way through at least next Tuesday. High temperature today will be around 86. We'll do the same thing tomorrow, and then for high school football on Friday night, gorgeous weather on the way, no chance of rain. It may be a little bit warm, but it'll be rain-free on Friday night for all venues across East Alabama and West Georgia. And then the same on Saturday for college football, even up in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's going to be gorgeous. It'll be nice. All locations across the southeastern United States, even for the Tunnel to Towers live broadcast Saturday morning at Southern Union, and Auburn's homecoming on Saturday. Beautiful weather, 86 degrees. Sunny on Sunday, 87. And then we'll see what happens on Monday and Tuesday. We get up into that low 90 mark, and that trend will continue for the foreseeable future. And we are getting awfully dry across Alabama and Georgia. We do need some rain, but I got to tell you, at the moment, I don't see any significant chance of rain even through the end of next week. Hopefully that will change. Taking a look at your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar, no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia this morning. We'll zoom out and show you the southeastern United States, and there are a few scattered showers up in northeastern Tennessee and a few showers coming down across Arkansas, but across Alabama and Georgia, we are high and dry this morning. Get your Dr. Don Thunder Buddy shirts. You can go over to our weather store. You can also pick up a What About t-shirt. We have hoodies. We have coffee cups. We have mugs. Great way to support us on Dr. Don's Weather in our weather store. And also be sure you subscribe to us on Facebook. It is 99 cents a month, and that goes a long way help support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. Folks, I really hope that you make your plans to go through the exhibit there at Southern Union in Opelika. I'd love for you to come by on Saturday while we're broadcasting live, but if you can't make it Saturday morning, make sure you do. Go through the exhibit sometime between now and the time that the exhibit pulls out next week. I'm really excited about going through it. I've been told it was absolutely or is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope that you are too. Opelika, for most of you across East Alabama and West Georgia, is just a very short drive. Go take advantage of this opportunity. It's never been in Alabama, and it'll probably be a long time before it comes back. So go check it out. Tunnel to Towers 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit at the Southern Union State Community College campus in Opelika. Hope you have a fantastic Thursday. Pray for this country. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oak, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Beazle Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.